I'm pleased and really happy to be in Pondicherry again, in India. Again, that's always like big pleasure. Our origin project is about to finish, and I remember when we met here exactly in the same room, I think 2 years ago, when it was still a fresh thing, and we were dreaming of what we're gonna do, what kind of meetings we're gonna have, that we're gonna have all our students and do some meaningful and useful things. And indeed, during those years of the project, we did really a lot. And I do hope that many of you did have an opportunity to be part of urgent activities and also to enjoy them. We had nice events in India and some good, like what I believe the best achievement, some good friendship and contacts we all have managed to get during this project. However, it's not the very finish of the project. We still have some time to go. We still have some good and meaningful things to do, and this summer school is one of those. Urgent was coined in order to create some capacity in academia to address urbanization issues in two countries in Asia, India and Mongolia. However, these two countries are very different in really many respects. They still share one thing. The urbanization is getting sometimes really difficult shapes, and it created huge challenges in terms of environment and in terms of quality of life. And we recognize that still there is some way to go to national academic and practitioner communities to make Indian and Mongolian cities better places to live. And we are very happy that, you know, with this project we provide little, however important contribution to completing this difficult journey successfully. And our focus in our project is on green and blue infrastructure, because we believe that if citizens, if people of cities have access to the natural amenities also when they are in the city, that's important for the sense of fulfillment, for the quality of life and for the social cohesion. And as scholars, we're trying to provide some tools to make it happen. This also includes remote sensing, GIS, our studies of resilience, urban sociology, and many other things that help city planners, city managers, and specialists in urban environment to do their job proper. Again, looking back at what we did in our project, I still implemented some good things in this direction. We have created a wealth of good curricula at all partner universities. That includes 3 universities in Mongolia and 4 universities in India. We have managed to consolidate quite active and interesting stakeholder communities around the issues of our project. We did have some interesting events both in Mongolia and in India. And finally, like the biggest treasure, something we're really proud of, are our brilliant students, who gonna be professionals of the future and who gonna make their respective countries and our planet better. So that's why I welcome you to give applause to our students, with a hope that they will make our old ages beautiful and prosperous. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Andron, for such in-depth knowledge about the project. So moving ahead, I would now request Professor Ricardo Provetera to come on the stage for the felicitation address.
I'm truly happy to be here just for the second time, because I have been here last April in 2022. I think that probably one of the most important results of the urgent project is exactly this one, the mobility of researchers, teachers, students. Anton, I think that urgent project reached a very important result, because this project allowed to deliver a very huge mobility of students, for example, from Mongolia to Europe, to India. For example, we send many students to Ahmedabad, but now we have also an Italian student. So that's a very, in my opinion, that's probably the most important result of the urgent project. The mobility and international cultural exchange between India, Mongolia, and Europe, in particular Italy and Estonia. What about the summer school? I'm really excited when I'm looking at all these students, because we have more than maybe 30 students, 30 students. So that's a very huge result. Again, we have maybe 4 students from Mongolia. We have students from Italy, and in particular we have so many students from different parts of India, from Kashmir to Ahmedabad and so on. Exactly. JNU University. It's a very unbelievable result from the urgent project. And Professor Jayakumar, let me say that probably the point that this summer school is taking place just here in Pondicherry, probably this have a double value, because Pondicherry, you know, is a place of the very ancient European colonization, in particular French colonization. But now the story is totally different, because now it's the moment of a real cultural integration and cooperation between India and Europe. And the story is totally different, and I think that this is happening just in Pondicherry. In my opinion, this has got a double value from this point of view, because this is a city that experienced so many very important past that we can see just around the street of Pondicherry. Sorry. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy for that, and I just would like to suggest students, but I'm sure that they will, to suggest to really stay focused on this school, on this summer school, and try to get all the opportunities that all the teachers will try to give you during these 2 weeks. And of course, I'm really honored to be part of this school and to be part of this very challenging point, that is the spatial technology for urban resilience. I think that probably within this summer school we will provide not only technologies, but probably we will provide also techniques, strategies and policies for dealing with urban resilience, because that's a very, let me say, that's a very urgent topic to be dealt, because of, you know, just right now we are living in the age of climate change. So all the topics that are raised, that will be raised just during the summer school, are very urgent and are very important to be dealt and to put on the ground. In particular, also in Pondicherry, because Pondicherry has got a very it's a town that is a coastal town that could be probably really exposed to several climate change negative effects. So I think that Pondicherry is the perfect place for where this school can take place. So I'm really happy for that. So I really wish you to enjoy these 2 very fruitful weeks. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ricardo. I would now like to request Professor Akhlaq Wani to come on the stage and say a few words.
Thank you. Professor K. Tharannika Su Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pondicherry University, Professor C.S. Laudes, Director, CCR, Pondicherry University, Professor H.P.K. Shetty, Dean, School of Life Sciences, Professor D. Ramamurthy, HOD, School of Ecology and Environmental Sciences, Pondicherry University, Professor Anton, Dr. Ricardo, Professor Utpal Sharma, Director, Institute of Architecture and Planning, Nirma University, Professor Jaikumar, our host and coordinator of Urgent Project from Pondicherry University, from the Indian partner. Dear faculty members and dear students, a very good morning to all. I won't take much of the time. It has been a really wonderful journey till now. And it's yet again, life comes to a full circle. We started from here and we are again here, just before the conclusion of the project. Professor Jaikumar has been a wonderful, a strong pillar of the Indian, among the Indian partners. And you know, I'm short of words to express my gratitude for the wonderful contribution he has made in this project, and he has really been a wonderful host till now. My sincere gratitude to Professor Anton as well for steering this project so well till now, and we are looking forward to grade, maybe excellent grading for this project when we submit our final report in the month of July. But before that, we are also, we got to have a final meeting in Germany. Probably we all meet there together so that we can also discuss future collaborations after the culmination of this project. So, not taking much of your time, it's all about your participation, because as Anton already said that you are the future leaders, all the students. You have to take our place in future, and you have to learn all the technology that will emanate from this summer school. And while looking at the contents of the summer school, I can see a mix of lectures, some demonstrations, some tools, and also the field trips that will not limit your learning to the online to the classroom lectures only, but you will have exposure to the outside things as well. I wish you all the best for the summer school, and I hope you come up with some strong learning from this summer school. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Professor Akla, for your kind words. I would like to invite now Professor Ramamurthy on the stage for the facilitation address. Give a huge round of applause for him.
Esteemed Vice Chancellor, Director, respected Directors, Dean, guests from Europe, faculty members and participants. It is my honor and privilege to stand before you today as we inaugurate this auspicious event. On behalf of Pondicherry University, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey, a journey of learning, collaboration and innovation. As we gather here to celebrate the inauguration of the International Summer School, we get on a path that we will undoubtedly lead to new discoveries, insights and friendship. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the coordinator of this event, Professor Jaikumar, and all the individuals and organizations who have contributed to making this event possible. Your dedication, support and enthusiasm have been instrumental in bringing us together today. To our distinguished guests, faculty members and participants, I encourage you to make the most of this opportunity. Engage in meaningful discussion, exchange ideas and embrace the spirit of collaboration. Together, we can create a future that is brighter, more inclusive and filled with endless possibilities. As we inaugurate the summer school, let us reaffirm our commitment to excellence, integrity and lifelong learning. May this event serve as a catalyst for positive change and inspire us to reach new heights of achievements. Thank you once again for your presence here today. I wish you all a memorable and enriching experience at the summer school.
Thank you so much, Professor Ramamurthy. I would now like to invite Professor P.K. Shetty on the stage and to say a few words about the event.
Good morning to all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Director, our guests, especially Professor Anton, Professor Richardo, Professor Wani, Professor Sharma, and all the participants as well as the resource persons who have come for this workshop. First, if you see the short form of the project itself highlights the importance of the whole project, if I am sure, urgent. Because there are two things happening parallelly. One is the climate change, second thing is rapid urbanization. And India, as also alluded in the beginning, is one of those countries which is at the utmost problem because of the urbanization, which is compounded, I think, by the climate change. This project, even though is a project of couple of years, normally any project is only an initiation of the discussions, and I'm very happy that Professor Jaykumar has been part of this the collaborative group, and they are trying to address the technologies which are required for facing the rapid organizational problems. I think it's Professor Anton who has mentioned that it is not just the technologies, it is the the policies which are the most important one when it comes to dealing with the urbanization. Probably when it comes to climate change, many times policies which are made might not be that effective because this involves many countries and many powers. But when it comes to urbanizations, it is in the control of the country or the region which is facing that. Therefore, I'm sure this workshop leads to exchange of knowledge, learning, as well as probably kindles the mind of young research scholars or students or scholars in looking into solving the problems in an effective way. Because many times problems cannot be solved by straightforward known techniques. Probably we need innovations. Probably we need to look at from a different perspective than the boxes which are already fit. And I thank Professor Jaykumar for making me a part of this inaugural ceremony, and I congratulate the whole team, including Professor Jaykumar, for taking this initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would now request Professor Utpal Sharma to grace the stage with his golden words. Give a huge round of applause to him.
All the friends on the dais and the participants for the conference. I was talking to the Vice Chancellor a little while, and after the urgent project, what next? Here the University of Pondicherry is almost doing 50% of the work of urban planning by doing this geoinformatics. So it should automatically lead to starting a new master's program in urban and regional planning by the university. And we request you to take initiatives and it can be easily taken forward. And urban planning program, which is multidisciplinary, have people from all branches, architect, engineer, geographer, sociology, geoinformatics, statistician, all put together. And it can be a different kind of program where maybe we talk about environment and climate change, disaster management, besides the regular issues of urban planning, and I'm saying also the regional planning. It has to be talked about at a larger scale, and this can be a kind of a fitting finale that we had a urgent project, and at the end of it or little later that one of the institutes is starting a program, and this is leading to the theme of the whole collaboration that we are doing. And if Pondicherry University will take the lead, we have 16 different universities from all over the world to help you out. Okay, and this is maybe the occasion for you to take the initiative and get it going. So I have nothing much to say. I think these 2 weeks you will learn a lot, and everybody will enjoy. Pondicherry is a very beautiful place, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now moving ahead, I would take the opportunity to invite Professor Clement S. Lords on the stage for the special address of this event. Give a huge round of applause for it.
Esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Pondicherry, Professor J. Kumar, the organizer of the summer school, distinguished guests from India and abroad, research scholars, and all the participants of this significant program, a very good morning to you all. Thank you for inviting me to be the guest of honor for the day. I will be the only odd man out here in this August gathering who has no knowledge about your subject. The chosen field of the summer school is far from my reach as a faculty of literature and language, though I made several unsuccessful attempts to capture it through my imaginary flights, for which we are capable of. Though Professor J. Kumar was good enough to provide me a 2-page write-up about your subject, reading them without understanding and talking to you, it's like an LKG boy quoting Shakespeare. I feel nostalgic coming over here since our own English department was housed along with ecology in Science and Humanities block a decade ago. I have a prolonged association with Professor Parthasarathi, my good friend, and spent several hours listening to him. Sometimes when his talks confined to scholarly ecological discourses, I used to ask him like a slow learning schoolboy, "Sir, when are you taking me to the nearby forest where I can recall the verses of Wordsworth and Shakespeare?" Hope this would happen soon before his retirement. I am really happy that in this 15-day event, over 30 participants from 16 partner institutions from Europe, Mongolia and India will participate. It is noteworthy that along with the scholarly sessions with experts, you will be going for field trips to gain practical knowledge. The group projects and the networking opportunities may connect you with distinguished professionals and researchers. In this way, if you learn from one another, we may easily go for verbal solution and the global one too, and only because of that, scholars from Europe whose experience would enrich our understanding are here with us today. I wish the summer school all success and my gratitude to all the subject experts who responded to our request, and my good wishes to all participants. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful address. With this, I am honored to invite our chief guest, Professor K. Tharnekarsu, for the inaugural address. So please, I request you to come on the podium. Please give a huge round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. So, respected Professor Clement Sagaraja Lourdes, Director Culture and Cultural Relations, Pondicherry University. Professor H. Pratap Kumar Shetty, Dean School of Life Sciences, Pondicherry University. Professor Utpal Sharma, Director, Institute of Architecture and Planning, Nirma University, Ahmedabad. And Dr. Anton Skarube, Senior Researcher, Estonian University of Life Sciences, Estonia. Dr. Riccardo Privitera, Urban Environmental Planning, University of Catania, Italy. And Coordinator Professor S. J. Kumar, Erasmus Plus Urgent Program. And head of the department, Dr. D. Ramamurthy, and my dear colleagues from Ecology and Environmental Sciences Department, and all the delegates from all over the world, and everyone, it is my good morning and good wishes for this summer school. See, I have gone through this program about this urgent program, and then the collaboration of this environmental science related one. The topic today, the summer school, they are going to discuss is about spacious technologies for urban resilience, empowering India and Mongolia. So just now, as Professor Utpal Sharma was mentioning, he was asking whether you are going to start, whether you have a course here about this urban planning. As of now, we don't have, but when I go through this project submitted by Professor S. J. Kumar, so it is mentioned to revise relevant BSc MSc courses, to develop a new course. I think he must be having some idea about this. This is very important at this stage. These are all future technologies where it is very important for any country. So since all are here, your expert advices, expert discussion on this will definitely helpful for developing a new course. Because at the advent of national education policy in India, so we are starting many courses, which is most of them are skill based now. So if you have a program in the MSc or BSc program where Professor Utpal Sharma mentioned, so it is an interdisciplinary course. He also offered me to bring the syllabus and help the curriculum development. So I think if we really start this at the end of this summer school, it will be very useful for the students community to start this course. So this is the one thing, but I thought also I will share some of the importance of this. This is regarding not for the experts, for the students who attended this from India and Mongolia. See, when you take this importance of spatial technologies, we are already using several spatial technologies, but we don't recognize it properly, or we don't, as a scientist, we don't know actually. For example, if you see the Google map, we are already using this. Wherever we go, there is a orange signal, orange road and red road. It gives us really signal where we are leading, how much difficult to cross these roads. And in fact, they give also time, at what time we will reach the destination. This is already there, this spatial technology is already there. But it is in the business mode, and it is there, but we have to, more science should be involved. For example, those who are the Pondicherry students, they must be knowing this. The Rajiv Gandhi statue and Indira Gandhi statue is the place where we have the more problem. That mean the signal used to work, and also the more rush also this will be there. But at present it is timed like a few seconds and then it moves. Whereas if you have a proper technologies where we can select what is the, at what time, how much time it can reach, a dynamic signal can be also installed, where whenever the particular rush is over, as soon as it is over, this dynamically it can, the yellow signal or red signal or green signal can be operated. So these dynamic signals can be generated based on the data you can generate from these spatial technologies, and accordingly you can advise the urban development policy makers also, so that the rush can be reduced. So these are some of the technologies where the spatial technologies can be very useful. Even yesterday I was traveling around, it was morning 4 to 5 a.m. in the morning I was traveling in the state highway in Jinji to Arni. When I see this in Google Map, it is full of orange color. But I was wondering, even the morning itself, it is orange means definitely there may be some rush. But when I visited there, but it is vacant, but it shows orange color. Then I realized it is full of fog. Due to the fog, the Google Map could not say this whether it is the blue color or orange color like this. So there, even the spatial technologies can also be used to update it. So what is the reason for this fog? So what is the reason for this pollution? So these data you can collect and feed to for the policy makers, and you can also be useful for the government. For example, we have many data. For example, in the case of Delhi, the pollution level, we have everything pollution level, and the spatial technology is definitely used there. But we have to help them to tell them what is the policy makers, to tell them what is the reason behind this, how to avoid this, and the data will be very useful for the political side. You have to strengthen the political will of the policy makers also. There, the future of the world can also be planned well. So in this way, we can use these spatial technologies for urban development. And in fact, even the waterways, if you take the Pondicherry, is one of the best urban planning where the waterway is planned very well. It is not the traditional narrow canal in the Tamil Nadu, where waterways is very narrow in the urban planning. Whereas here in Pondicherry, the waterway inside the city is larger, and even the very heavy train, it can take the more excess water and take it to the sea. So this is well planned, but still use the spatial technologies. You can also give the data very high rain, heavy rain, how the waterways can be managed, all those things. Even the waste, where it is located, how much waste per area also can be, you can use this spatial technology. So in this way, I feel the present summer school is very important, and I was expecting more number of students from Pondicherry University, at least as the local host. So, but still, this 30 students from two different places and all over the India exports. So this will be really useful for the policy makers to select what are the policies at the end of this summer school. I expect everyone to sit down and prepare your suggestions to develop the even at least for Pondicherry or any urban development. What is the suggestions? At least a small suggestion will be very useful to the policy makers. In this angle, I feel this summer school is very important. This type of summer school is very important. So I thank the participants who come all over India and abroad, and especially the resource persons who take this time to come over here and share your valuable time here. And I also thank Professor S. Jayakumar for coordinating this, for organizing this. I thank Department of Ecology and Environmental Science to have this program, to arrange this program and bring everyone in this gathering. This is very important. Please take it seriously and take the field trips also very seriously for the outsiders. I request Professor S. Jayakumar at the end of this prepare a policy document and plan for the course. University is with you to start any new course in this urban planning, because Pondicherry University is a central university and of national importance. So ours is the one of the 54 central universities of national importance. Our contribution should be major. So our role is also major. Whatever we decide here, definitely the Ministry of Urban Development will hear, and Professor Uttal Sharma already gave the secretary address. So if you want to write any projects in this urban development, we are happy to help you. Our P&D section also will be happy to write any project to bring any changes in this way. So once again, I thank the department and the organizers for inviting me. I hope this summer school will be successful. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you so much, Professor, for your thought-provoking suggestions which set a perfect benchmark of this event. So without further ado, now I am glad to invite Professor S. Jayakumar to give a vote of thanks on the behalf of Pondicherry University.
Good morning once again. Before we conclude today's inaugural program, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to making this event a grand success. First and foremost, I want to extend our sincerest thanks to Professor Dharanikarsu, Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, for gracing us with his presence and inaugurating the summer school. Sir, we are truly honored by your support and encouragement. A special thanks to Professor Clement Sahairaj Dudus, Director of Culture and Cultural Relations, Professor Utpal Sharma, Director, Institute of Architecture and Planning, Nirma University, Ahmedabad, Professor Pratap Kumar Shetty, Dean School of Life Sciences, Pondicherry University, for their inspiring address that set the tone for this event. We are also grateful to Professor Akhlaq Amin Wani, Head, Division of Natural Resources Management, Sherry Kashmir University of Agriculture Sciences and Tech of Kashmir, Dr. Anton, Senior Researchers from Estonian University of Life Sciences, Estonia, Dr. Ricardo Privatira, University of Catania, for sharing their expertise and insights with us. Also, I thank Dr. Bhuvesh Gupta, the Founder Director of Universal Eco Foundation, for his support throughout the program and sparing his time with us for many days for organizing this event.